Hey, so listen, you ever have moments where you stop going to the club and then you finally go back to the club and realize why you stopped going? So check it out. Last night, me and my lady went out. My buddy had an event at this particular club that we like going to, and we get there and it was a good time. We was like, you know what? We was on the patio. We was like, yo, let's go hang out on the dance floor. We get to the dance floor. Some big old dude that's built like the cartoon dog off Tom and Jerry, had some of the biggest hips I've ever seen a man have. This fool was bumping us so hard. Me and my lady, like, and he looked like he had a short fuse too. Like, could you ever see a dude, like his arms is bow-legged? And he just kept bumping us the whole time to the point where I'm like, my wife was like, be cool. Like, it's all right. Like, he got hips and, just let him live. And I'm like, well, his hips is intruding on our fun. He bumped us so hard, we wound up behind the bar on accident because his hips was being disrespectful to us on the dance floor. Then we was there with a couple of friends and one of my lady friends, whatever. And so while me and my lady was talking, I was trying to let my lady be great and dance a little bit. I didn't want her, because it was a friend there too, so I didn't want to make her feel alienated. So I wanted her, have a good time too. So I backed up a little bit so my lady and her friend could dance or whatever. But then it was a crowd of dudes coming. And when I tell you, every time I was talking to my lady and my lady was talking to her friend, dudes kept walking up talking to her homegirl. I don't know what kind of perfume she had on that night or whatever, but she was getting hit on by everybody in the club. So I went to the bathroom, came back, and I'm like, yo. I said, girl, you popping tonight. Everybody trying to holler at you. She was like, it has been the same two niggas, but they came back 6 times. I was like, there's no way. When I tell you, every time a dude came back, he had on a new outfit, like she was the Costco snacks. This dude, he had his shades on the first time, came back, took the shades off and talked to her. Then he changed his shirt. He took the sweat off he had, came back with a wife. I thought it was a different dude every time. I did not know that it was the same dudes the entire time. Now, while I'm laughing at my lady friend reject these dudes, because women, y'all be having a hilarious rejection face. She was stirring her drink every time the dude would talk, because for some reason, dudes don't have the ability to read body language. She was stirring her drink and looking at my wife like this the whole time while the dude was talking. He did not see any of the stirring of her staring at my wife like this, like just staring, like she looking him up and down, disrespectful like this. Disrespectful the whole time. While this is happening, there's a crowd of guys crowding behind my wife, looking at her butt. So at this moment, I'm like, babe, do me a favor. I got this thing I said, get in my pocket. So she get in my pocket, she know to turn her butt toward me and start dancing on me. It makes it easier, because again, I gave her a little separation because I wanted her homegirl to feel comfortable. But my lady, she got in my pocket, she started dancing on me. But it was this one little short dude. I went to the bathroom, came back again. The short dude, he had the look on his face. He had the thirst bucket look. He was like, yeah, no blinking, just rubbing his chest, standing behind my wife like this, right? So he started talking to my wife. I trust my wife. I was letting my wife be great. But I was patrolling the whole time. I was ready to put my high beams on just in case he was doing too much. So I was looking at my wife while he was talking to her. And he was like, hey, so listen, blah, blah, blah. I'm a short, pudgy dude. And you're going to like me. Blah, I have no neck, blah, blah, whatever he was saying. Anyway, my wife was like, I'm good. I have a husband. Showed him the ring. He was like, okay, my bad. I ain't got no neck. I'm a short, pudgy dude trying to talk to Ron's wife. That's how he sounded in my head. So he walked off. Me and my lady dancing. We having a good time. We like, all right, cool. The world is fine. Trying to enjoy ourselves. So then, toward the end of the night, my wife and her friend sitting down at the little table. I'm next to the table talking to my boy. Me and him talking grown man talk. I see the little pudgy dude. He comes back again. Hey, I'm the dude with no neck. I'm back again. I want to talk to you. For some reason, I didn't get it the first time, so I'm going to go try to talk to you again. I'm like, bro. I tapped him. I was like, look, that's my wife, bro. She made it clear the first time. What are we doing? He was like, I'm upset because you called me on my junk. That's how he said. He was like, you calling me on my junk again for trying to talk to your wife. His homeboy was all pro-black, like, hey, brother and as men, I respect you and your queen, and I know that I would never disrespect you and yours, because if that was me, brother, I would be upset too. I'm like, look, bro, don't be all pro-black now when you let your homie be reckless and talk to my wife, and you saw I was right next to her saying that's my wife. Anyway, my point is, I don't like going to the club. I had a good time, but dudes are trash. Let me tell you something. So anyway, it'll be a long time before I go back to the club. I'm Ron G. I'm getting out of here.